as far as news stories is concerned. The Breonna Taylor case, some new developments happened a few weeks ago. Cops in that case are being charged and going to jail, but they're soft shoeing it. Like they're losing their job. They get one dude, like we mentioned, got brought up on wanton endangerment charges. I didn't even know what that shit was. That was just based on the fact that he shot at them but hit a neighbor. So he's getting in trouble for shooting at the neighbor. The cop that I'm speaking about right now, his name is Kyle Meany. He is the latest officer who was terminated from the Louisville Police Department, basically because he lied during that night. If you look at the Breonna Taylor case, what you see is what's come out now. Because again, when that first happened, black folks, some racist white folks, everybody was mentioning how they did was right, how wasn't they fault, how the boyfriend shouldn't had a gun, all this shit. Months and months and months, years afterwards, we're seeing now, family, it's exactly what we thought it was. It was white supremacy at work. Everybody involved has been reprimanded, but it's been a carefully orchestrated slap on the wrist, right? Carefully orchestrated slap on the wrist. You get a warrant. Everything about that process was illegal. The warrant, how they obtained the warrant, the no-knock situation, the unit that they created to do this type of shit, everything about it was faulty. Nobody goes to jail. We march, we protest, we cause alarm. Like everybody around the country was aware of this situation. We brought attention to it, but no justice, family. You see? So look, man, vigilante justice should be last, right? That should be last step for all of this shit. But something's gonna have to change pretty soon here. Relying on the powers that be, the police department, White House, Washington, D.C., it doesn't seem like they're going to come to our aid the way we need them to, family, because this was a cut and dry situation. And years later, of course, the family's been paid like they always do. The family got their money, but no justice. And to me, when you allow this to happen, this is the fuel that kind of makes everything continue. I think recently some cops, George Floyd, he was charged and went to jail, but that was so blatant. You know what I mean? So be on the lookout, family. We know all cops aren't bad, but you're wearing the uniform of a treacherous motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So it's difficult for me to tell you apart from all the other ones when your uniform is the same. You feel me? How am I to know you're the one that won't shoot me? You know what I mean? Because they knowing that they can kill us, they go home. After they hurt us, they go home. Right? What's the incentive to stop harming black people if you're in any type of authority figure? You see? Because when I'm looking at the Breonna Taylor case, what I'm seeing is different level of protection come in and help these officers. You see what I'm saying? So RIP to that sister. I'm just so sorry that real justice couldn't have been served for her. But this should be an alert to all black people, family. This, to me, these type of news stories for me is meant to spearhead unity. For us to understand, look, we really only got us. So policing our own community, starting our families the right way, taking everything around us a little more serious. This shit is required because the powers that be ain't finna come in and save us. You feel me? Now, to the topic, family, to the topic. Now, the topic of today show us how do you create a drama-free manhood, right? This is for all the young men who grew up like me, right? No father around, having kids early,